This is 10 pounds.
So you have to...
I have to lose that much by the time I finish this challenge. All right. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Walaikum salam.
I went to the doctor last week and they gave me a little bit of news. The doctor told me that I am pre-diabetic. The doctor also told me that I am the borderline of obese. What that means is that if I don't take care of my health right now, I could get sick, like really sick. One of the things that I have to do now is really take care of my health.
What does obese mean?
So obese means that I am heavier than what the healthy body weight for me should be. Okay, so you guys, I have got a special instrument that I am going to be, inshallah, using over the next 4 weeks. It not only measures how much I weigh, but it also measures what % of my body is fat. Over the next 4 weeks, my goal is to lose 10 pounds. And today, we're gonna figure out the starting point. All right, bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. One of the things that you guys probably know is your grandma, my mom, Shaheen, she passed away at an early age. And one of the reasons why she passed away at an early age...
Because she was so sick.
Yeah, and because of her health. And so now I'm 37 years old. So I'm at a point in my life where if I don't take my health seriously right now, it could mean that I could get sick. 210.5. My BMI is 29.4. My fat percentage is 23.7, and it's 80 degrees outside. Do you think you can help me?
Maybe.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Kothar, I thought you would say yes, of course. Kothar, do you think you'll be able to help me? Yeah, Qasim, do you think you'll be able to help me? Sunny, you gonna help me out? All right, let's do it. Come on, let's go play soccer.
I can carry mine.
Such a dirty garage.
Have a giant ice cream cone.
Before we got started with this, my wife and I had a serious conversation to say, this is really personal. To talk about my weight and my health with all of these people. But the truth is, I realized that it's actually not just me. There's actually a lot of kids right now, maybe some of you who are watching, who might be struggling with pre-diabetes, or maybe struggling with your weight or your health. Childhood obesity in the United States of America is like a really big problem. When I look at myself in the mirror, I think about who I can be and who I am today. It's not something that I am like terribly proud of. And I imagine for many of you, it's a similar kind of a feeling where you might be like struggling with weight too, or struggling with your health as well. So inshallah, my hope is that I'm not just doing it for me, I'm doing it for you and for all of us. So that way we can like build a game plan on how we can, you know, be the best version of ourselves. So now, what's that? Your weight? So go through, baby girl, I need you to know that you don't need to lose any weight. It's your daddy that needs to lose weight. You guys are, mashallah, super duper healthy.
So Amin came home with some news that was a little bit hard to hear. He is pre-diabetic and also he's overweight. He's borderline obese. And those are not words you want to hear as a family member, especially as a wife who is responsible for a lot of the cooking around here. And I know it's, you know, genes and all these other factors, but food is a big part of it. It's kind of a big wake-up call.
He has to lose weight. Otherwise, he might not live a long life.
And how does that make you feel?
Anxious? Because I don't know what's going to happen.
How do you think you can help him?
When he wants to eat, like, not healthy food, you'll have to give him good food, like salads. I don't eat salad.
What's going to happen for the next 4 weeks?
We have to try to work hard, eat healthy, work out, sleep. I need to work on my sleeping too. You got this, Dee Dee.
All right, so it's night one. And gosh, night is the toughest time because I want to eat cereal or yogurt or something, but I know it's not what I'm supposed to. Oh.
But sometimes he has a midnight feast. When he comes back from mosque and we come a bit late, I see him grabbing something to eat. I said, Amin, that won't do.
Oh. It's the worst. I was feeling really tired, like I wanted to take a nap because last night I didn't go to sleep very well. But instead of taking a nap, I decided I'm gonna go for a run. My hope is to run about 3 miles. All right, so I'm on my run right now, and I just saw something really cool. I ran 3 miles. It was at a very slow pace. My glasses are fogging off, but alhamdulillah. Let's see what tomorrow brings. So, I think this is the second run that I'm doing this week. I just bought a selfie stick, and everyone who drives by is gonna say, who's this guy running with a selfie stick? But you gotta do what you gotta do. Our Prophet, peace and blessings be on him, says that we have to appreciate our youth before old age. And after 3 miles, I think I understand what it means. Running 3 miles is really, really tough, especially when you're 37 years old. My only regret is that I wish I would have taken my health more seriously when I was a kid. Sunny.
I think you go inside. Circling around the bubble. Circling around the bubble. Yay! Wow. Wow.
Did they get any?
Like a tadpole on your bus.
You can look it up, right? Isn't there a book?
I worked out a lot. Well, it felt like a lot. I ran over 3 miles every time I ran. It felt like I was going through the Olympics. I know I didn't run very fast, but I feel really joyful and proud that, alhamdulillah, I had that ability. It was much more difficult than I expected. We had visitors who came, and it was awesome because when they came, 2 things happened. Number one, we went out and about. So instead of like exercising by like doing like running, I was able to go paddle boating, which was not only fun, where we went out in the nature and saw like a beautiful landscape, but it was a great exercise. So here's what didn't go so well. I think lunchtime for me has been a disaster because I'm so busy that I end up eating out a lot. And I think that is one of the areas that I really have to figure out. Alhamdulillah, like my sleep has been really good, especially on the days that I work out. When my head hits the pillow, I sleep like a baby. A second thing that I noticed is I generally feel pretty happy, especially after I work out. Like, I feel like I'm just naturally smiling ear to ear, and it's a good feeling. The garage, so dirty. I need exercise. I'm gonna clean the garage and see how many steps I get in along the way. So we are off to meet one of my best friends from when I was a kid. He is a ultimate fighter. His name is Kazim Khan. Ever since we were kids, he's always been into putting his body into action. He used to wrestle as a kid, and now he actually owns something called a GNC. So as I'm thinking about getting fit, I believe that he might be one of the best people for me to talk to and inshallah get some advice. And I'm actually bringing my daughter with me because I figure whatever advice he gives to me would also be valuable for her.
Hey,
Assalamu
how's it going?
alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Oh man,
Long time no see.
good to see you, Kazim.
Yeah.
So this is my guy. We were best friends when we were kids. We would wrestle. Every time I would beat him, poor guy. No, I'm kidding. So my doctor basically said, Amin, you are obese. I'm at a place where I'm not healthy. So he said, Amin, you have to lose 10 pounds. Some people say you should try to lose fat, and other people say, hey, you should build muscle. What's the difference?
Well, building muscle will help you as an overall general well-being and health. Your body, your bones, your muscle structures become stronger for older age and longevity. Losing weight just means to get yourself to a healthy state where you're lowering your cholesterol levels, your unhealthy fat level. I would say that if you just want to be at that radar where you're not unhealthy, then you just lose weight. But if you want to be fit and healthy for longevity purposes, you also want to build muscle.
The only exercise I've been doing is running. Do you know of any exercises or things that I can do that are simple that I can work on to actually build strength? But I don't have a gym membership.
Yes, so here's the thing about building muscle. You do need to be able to do some sort of resistance training, but it doesn't always require weights and machines. And I always say there's a gym anywhere as long as the intensity is there.
Okay, so I, inshallah, am going to show you what is going to become my gym. It doesn't look like much right now, but inshallah, I'm going to be turning this into my gym. So obviously, I'm gonna have to clear out the stuff that's in here. There's a bunch of junk that's accumulated. But I'm gonna be putting down some floor mats that I'll be able to use to do some workouts on. Inshallah, I'm gonna try to put the TV probably over here because the whole idea is that I can follow some workout routines. And then I also have a boxing bag. I really like boxing a lot, and inshallah I'll be able to put that in here as well. I have not worked out in the last, I think, 4 or 5 days. Today is the day when everything's gonna change, and I'm gonna try to kick things into gear a little bit more seriously. So today I'm gonna try to do something a little bit difficult. I'm gonna try to run 5 miles. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay, alhamdulillah, I finished. 5 miles. I wanted to give up. I wanted to give up when I was halfway through. I wanted to give up in the last 10 minutes. I wanted to give up in the last minute. But the thought that stuck with me was that if I give up, then I'm giving up on my body. I'm giving up on my kids. I'm giving up on my commitment to God. Allah has blessed me with this body, and so I need to take care of it. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I am checking in after week 2. Alhamdulillah. In the last 3 years, every time I've started working out, I've never actually gotten this low with respect to my weight. You are working so hard and you actually see the results. it's like, oh, wah, 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 and it makes you feel like, oh my goodness, I gotta continue doing it.
He's been working out a lot, like maybe like 3 days, 4 days a week.
He's trying a lot. He goes for a run for nearly half an hour to 45 minutes.
More now that he knows that he has to lose weight, he's actually like putting his body to the test.
He's working very hard on it. He goes for a walk and he checks what he's eating and all those things. And I found out that when he's doing that, he's in a good mood, good spirit, much more friendlier and, you know, less stressed out, I think.
I can't believe that was just like 2 weeks. Like we only went through 2 weeks so fast. It just like flew by. Now it's summer break. I don't even know what day it is.
More likely than not, you are watching this video and thinking, I am struggling with my weight too. And the reason why I know that is because in the United States of America, 7 in 10 adults are overweight. There's more of us that are struggling with this than that are not. And so we've created a special resource to help. This is a downloadable worksheet, and on it, it includes all of the advice that our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be on him, gives us related to our health. And for every one of those pieces of advice, we provide some of the modern psychology and facts related to them, because it turns out those things that our Prophet, peace and blessings be on him, taught us 1400 years ago are as important then as they are today. Not only that, this document has a step-by-step set of resources that I used on my journey, and it is 100% free. Download it, print it out, use it, and inshallah, take the first step of becoming the best version of yourself. All right, so I just finished running 5 miles for the second time. Subhanallah, it was so much easier. It was so much more fun. I am tired. It was tough. Alhamdulillah, I promise you, it gets easier. There is a gym that is going out of business, and they have a bunch of mirrors that would be perfect for my workout room. And so I'm actually really excited about it, and it's making me think a little bit bigger about the workout rooms, and inshallah, I hope that I'm able to get them. All right, so I went to the place to get the mirrors, and they didn't fit in my car, so I'm gonna have to try to go back again. But I got something else. Resistance bands and dumbbells. Dumbbells? Are you calling bells dumb? No, I don't know why they're called dumbbells, but they're called dumbbells. Anyways, they're like things that you do weightlifting with, so that way inshallah I can do some more resistance training. So these are called resistance bands. So you can go like this.
For us as a family, and even in Islam, this idea of like a growth mindset is like huge, right? Like you should never be content with where you're at. You should always feel like you're improving. But that starts at home too, and it starts with your own body and how you take care of it. As parents, we decide what their relationship is with food and how they feel about their bodies and things like that, and what it means to live an active lifestyle.
Hey, Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Do you remember when you were a kid and you were overweight?
Yeah, I was a big dude. I was a big kid. Yeah, I like to eat.
What was it like?
To be fat? To be overweight?
Yeah.
It's a good question. I didn't really think much about it when I was a kid, to be honest. I mean, sometimes kids made fun of me, for sure. I think a lot of kids made fun of me. But honestly, I didn't know any different because I didn't know the difference until I lost the weight.
What motivated you to get started?
Well, the biggest part was the mentor I had. His name is Graham. He believed in me. He saw a lot of potential. And he gave me this book called Body for Life, and he had used it himself. Actually, I didn't realize that like I was drinking all these juice packs that were filled with sugar and I was eating chips all the time. I just didn't know it. I thought that was normal to eat all those things. It wasn't until I read that book I realized, oh my gosh, that's not normal. And that's when I started changing. You know, I lost something like 60 pounds, 65 pounds, 6 months.
So many people start,
Yeah.
but almost everyone stops. What kept you motivated?
When you start to see results, that makes you feel better. Like I actually think about prayer and go to the gym in a very similar way. Some days you don't want to go to the gym. Some days you don't want to exercise. But there are days when you need it. Like you just need it. You need the endorphins, you need the positivity, or you have the energy or whatever. So like you have to keep the habit. And these habits are such an important habit. The prayer habit, but also the health habit. I see both of them very similarly. And the reality is that they're both so good for you. Really what it comes down to are the little things. You're going by and there's all these cookies. Do I really need this cookie? If I have this cookie, it's 150 calories. I gotta run 1 mile to make up for this one cookie.
So my question for you is, Muhammad, what advice would you give to me?
This is not something that's just a 2-month, 2-week, 4-week. No, this is like, you're gonna be doing this for the next 60 years. Inshallah, 60 years, you know, whatever, you live to 100. So pace yourself, pace yourself.
I finally added resistance training. Instead of just doing running, I've been doing boxing. And boxing has been fun because opposed to running where you're sort of like just doing the same thing over and over again, boxing is one where your arms are working, you're feeling strong. It is really, really tough. It's clear to me that I have more energy. It's clear to me that I'm working in the right direction. Now, whether the weight scale shows that or not, I don't really care. This is a change in who I am. Think about life before being a Muslim and then after being a Muslim. That's kind of how I feel about my health right now. Today is the final day of my challenge. We are going to be weighing myself in with my family in a matter of hours. I'm gonna do one last workout. It's gonna be a boxing workout, and inshallah, I hope that when I go onto that weight scale, it's gonna say 200. Bismillah. Slowly. 1, 2. Squat. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Come on, guys. 1, 2. Very good. Look at that.
Five more to go. That's it. Stop.
I'm done. Now it's the cool down. Does that look sweaty? You guys aren't trying to get a hug? All right, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We were here approximately 30 days ago, and today is the last day, and so we are going to see if I reached that goal. I have tried at various times in my life to try to get healthy, and I have never actually made it this far. And so because of that, I thought I would write a letter. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, Kawthar, Qasim, and Radia. 52. That number may not mean much to you, but it does mean a lot to me. It is the age that my mom, Shaheen, passed away. I want to live a long life, inshallah. And while there is a lot that I cannot control, I know that there is one thing that is totally in my grasp: my health. Over the last month, your father has kicked his health into gear, beginning to exercise. I ran a lot. I pushed myself out of my comfort zone. There were some parts that were easy and fun, but there was a lot that was difficult. Replacing fast food with good food and being more thoughtful about just how much I eat. But the entire process has taught me one lesson that I wish to tell you. Every time I felt like giving up, I thought about you. I want to be in your lives for years to come, inshallah. I'd like to be your soccer coach someday and see you kick your first goal. I'd like to see you graduate from college, inshallah. I'd like to walk you down the aisle during your wedding, inshallah. I want to, inshallah, do du'as with your kids. And maybe, just maybe, if I take care of myself, I'll get a little bit more time. A few more laughs, a few more hugs, and a few more memories. So my promise to you is this. Even though today is our weigh-in, I'm going to keep on going. Because being your dad is the biggest honor of my life. With all of my heart, Daddy. So let's see where I'm at.
Don't do it with Radia. She's gonna add weight.
219. The number that I have to beat is 200.6. All right, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
You look still pound.
198.8. Congratulations.
We did it. We did it. Now we're gonna eat some pizza.